Hi, Brandy. So, hi, just saying hello. Sup? Hi, just saying hello. Miss you. Okay. It's weird when you're not here. I feel like I don't have a camera to talk to all the time, and it upsets me.
Sup?
Hi, just saying hello.
Miss you.
Okay.
It's weird when you're not here. I feel like I don't have a camera to talk to all the time, and it upsets me. I'm doing bad things. Alright, it is now about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I just went on a fast food run because there's some fast food that I just can't get in Canada that I really miss, even though it's terrible. So first of all, back to Sonic. I got this blue raspberry slushie for 60 fucking cents. Del Taco. I got a burrito and a taco for $3.63. And that makes a combined total of $4.23. Is my math right? This slushie is really delicious. I really love slushies. So I used to eat at Del Taco all the time because they have a dollar menu where you can get dollar burritos and dollar tacos. My mom once found a fingernail in one of these, so that kind of put her off ever eating Del Taco again. Yep. Shitty and delicious. Okay, so here's what my day looks like. It's just after 2:30 now, and at 4 o'clock the family and I are gonna go for dinner, and then we're gonna go to a show called Cavalier, which is like Cirque du Soleil but with horses. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to film then, so I'm like trying to get in some filming now because I still want to commit to making a video every day. So basically right now I'm just like killing some time until we all go for dinner. And something that I need to catch up on is I keep this little day planner, and it's just like a little calendar and stuff, but I actually do some cool things with this calendar, with this little day planner, and I owe the credit to my coach, Karen Title. I'll link her below. She's awesome. She's my life coach, but throw away all your preconceived ideas of what a life coach is, because it's probably a lot different than you think. Anyway, I love it. So this comes from my coach. And basically it's keeping like a little moleskin day planner like this, and then at the end of each day, going on the day and then writing down what you look forward to in the future. She told me about this a while ago, and I tried to implement it, but at the time I was like pretty unhappy, so the things that I were writing down were sort of based from this unhappiness and like this desperation to get out of this like funk that I was in. So I didn't use it correctly, but now I'm like pretty sturdy, pretty happy, doing really well, and it's like a couple years later. So now I use it for like the right reasons. Well, I actually wrote down this morning, but it counts for last night. I wrote down I look forward to 200 views on a video because I reached my goal of getting 100 views on the video of Tara hitting a home run. So then that's what I do at the end of every day is I write them down. I'm not going to show you other ones I've done because a lot of them are like kind of personal. And then the other thing I do is on the other side, where it's like a note section, is I write down at the end of the week, so like every Sunday or Monday of the next week, I write what I learned this week, what I loved this week, and what I look forward to next week. Now I'm going to sit here and do last week's. It's just kind of like, it's like a good way to stay like optimistic and to always be looking forward. And then also at the end of the year, you have something to like flip through, and then, you know, maybe you'll do most of the things. You know, half of the reason things work out for us is because we set intentions and we put it out. We put our energy out there for what we really want. And when we're focusing on what we want, we're more likely to get it, as opposed to focusing on what we don't want or not bringing it into our space enough. If you even just do a simple thing like write it down, you're just making your chances more likely that what you want will come to you or it will happen. Look, Tara, I found a ball field to hang out in. Okay, so here's what I put down for last week. What I learned this week. I actually came up a little bit blank on that one. It's not that I didn't learn anything, because I know I did. It's just that I just feel like I'm always sort of growing and learning things, but it's just so nuanced and subtle that it's really hard to be like, oh yes, this one concrete thing learned this week. You know, it's not like I took a class and like learned a new fact or anything. It's just that there's things like with making these vlogs that I learned, just like subtly about like style and how I kind of want to evolve it and kind of what I'm doing with it. And then even like learning through making that short movie. So I kind of left it blank just because everything, like I said, is so nuanced, so subtle. What I loved this week was making these videos. That applied also to last week. Oh, I'm gonna go back real quick. So what I put for last week for what I learned this week was, and I quote, what I'm supposed to do in life. That was not for last week, but the week after. And that is when I had my first kind of stretch of making these vlogs, making these videos. And that's not to say that I'm necessarily going to be like a vlogger or like a famous YouTuber, but just that I need to be making these videos. They're probably going to evolve into something else, and right now this is where it's starting. But I haven't felt like this like daily need to do something in so long. There's so many things I love doing. Art, music, writing. But this is the first thing where I really want to sink my teeth in every day. It gives me so much joy to do it that I don't care if other people see it or not. Which is sort of like the catch-22 of these things. You know, you do them because, I mean, ultimately, yes, I do want an audience, but that isn't like where the joy's coming from for me now. And so like that was really cool that I was able to write down like what I'm supposed to do in life. It sounds so like big and like I've just had like an epiphany or something, but it's not really like that. It's just like all this, I mean, it's not even all of a sudden. It's just that now I've sort of arrived at this thing where it's like, yes, like I need to be doing this. So what I look forward to next week, which would be this week now, is making another short movie like that. I'm not sure if I'll do that actually in Portland, so it might just be like coming up with an idea that I'll then execute once I get home, or maybe something will stand out to me. Doing this little exercise in my day planner. I think it's really kind of cool and fun, and I really look forward to having something to look back on at the end of the year.